Hi, my name is Marc von Bullock. I have the privilege of serving as the Associate Pastor for Family and Campus Ministries here at Oxford Presbyterian Church, and I would like to welcome you to this series of meditations on Monday. It's our hope that this might be a meaningful and spiritual start to your week that might give you some food for thought as we all start a new week, and in this case, a new year together. This past Sunday in the Presbyterian Church is what we refer to as Baptism of the Lord Sunday. It is the morning where we remember the story of Jesus' baptism, that he came down to the River Jordan and was baptized by his cousin John the Baptist, along with all the people of Jerusalem. This year we read Luke's version of this story, and Luke uses some really interesting wording when telling this story. At the very beginning, Luke says, when all the people had been baptized, and when Jesus had also been baptized. And as I read this, I thought that's such an odd way to start this story. It almost treats Jesus like a footnote when everyone else had come down to be baptized, and oh yeah, Jesus got baptized too. It makes me wonder why Jesus is not more front and center as Luke is setting the stage. But I think that Luke does this for a reason. I think that Luke is going out of his way to remind us that when Jesus was baptized, there were other people in the neighborhood that were being baptized too. That Jesus went out of his way to get in line with all the other folks in his neighborhood. A few Sundays ago, we remembered the story of the Nativity, that Jesus was born in a manger, surrounded by shepherds in the field, surrounded by common everyday folk living on the margins of society. Jesus is now also being baptized with common folk on the margins of society. Jesus' baptism is an act of solidarity with sinners and outcasts, the people who are often invisible in our neighborhood. These are exactly the kinds of people that Jesus abided with, reached out to, and ministered to in his life and in his ministry. This morning, we gathered around this baptismal font and remembered our own baptism. We remember the promises that we make at baptism, and we also remembered promises as we ordained and installed new officers to church leadership this week. As we think about our own calling in ministry, and we remember that Jesus got in line with sinners and outcasts, we remember that Jesus calls us to do likewise in our own ministry. That Jesus calls us to get in line with the very real needs in our neighborhood, to make that commitment because we believe that is the commitment that Jesus made in his own life. It matters to us because it mattered to Jesus. As we move out into the mission field together in a new year, may we always be on the lookout for the ways that Jesus is calling us to faithfulness and discipleship as we seek to follow him.